Good afternoon, everyone. Hopefully my internet will stay stable enough for me to finish this. If you're joining me live, say hi. If you're watching the replay, just let me know it's the replay. Looks like my picture is just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I can't start this without talking about our join offer, okay? We have a spectacular join offer going on right now that is just almost too good to pass up. So I'm hoping you'll give it some thought. Hi, Dawn. $125 worth of products for only $35. And I can help you pick your $125 worth of products so that you'll know how to get started right off the bat. But then if you're looking for something more, how about if you spend $99 and you get $189 worth of product? That'll really set you off to get going and crafting, and you can join my team. We have so much fun on this team. You would just love it. Give it some thought. Don't have to answer me right now. We have until the end of the month before this fantastic deal is gone. So your choice between $35 or $99. Either one of them is a great deal. Okay, let's move on to what I came here for. Here are some templates. A fellow demonstrator, her name is Leanne Greff. This was ideas from her. So she had these templates where you just take this and you'll cut out your 5 pieces of neutral cardstock. This is what we're going to stamp on. And then for the backing, she had another template. They're all the same size. You just follow this, cut them out. We're going to get 5 cards out of this. So this is the backing for your card. You know how we layer them on the cards like this. Okay? So before I do that, let me show you the suite we're using. This is the Gathering Moments suite, and it comes with this stamp. If you purchase the whole suite, it comes with the stamp set, these dies, and these are fun because see those little holes in there? You can stitch them. Remember those stitching cards we had as a kid? It also comes with a embossing folder. They're just a bunch of leaves. It comes with some embellishments. I've obviously used some of those. And then here's the designer series paper that comes in this kit, or the suite. And it's got, I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, you can see it's got some foil touches to it. It's beautiful paper. But today I'm going to show you how to just use paper, ink, and stamps. You don't need any other extra goodies. If you just want to purchase the stamp set, you can recreate these cards very easily. Let me get this. We're going to use 3 different colors of ink. Cherry Cobbler, Pretty Peacock, and Timid Tiger. And what we're going to do, I think I'm missing one of these, is we'll practice with 3. I should have 5 pieces of this, but I don't know where the other pieces went. Here they are. So here they are. Oh. So we're going to do 3 landscape and 2 portrait. And I'm going to do them all at the same time because I think it's easier. But the idea behind this is we just want to stamp on the sides so that we'll have an end result that looks similar to this. So we just kind of go up around the sides. It's very simple. I'm going to start with the, the larger stamp. So we're going to use this one. And they're very distinctive. They're very pretty. I probably should put a piece of paper under here, but so we're just going to stamp in the corners. Just randomly. I'm going to spread these out a little bit so I don't get ink on them. I think you can see them all. We'll come up in this corner. Come across here. Let me move this up a little bit. And then this one we're going to do down in this corner here. Just like that. It's very simple, very easy to follow. And we'll just keep going along. I'm going to stamp this one a couple of times. I should have, oops. See what I just did? I went in the wrong color. So I was looking to where I was stamping instead of what I was stamping into. Let me clean that real quick. So we'll just have a cherry cobbler leaf. That's okay. There's no mistakes in stamping because only you know what you've done. People might think, well, that's the way she wanted that to be. So you get the idea. We just kind of go along and stamp in the corners. I kind of messed that one up. I did it again. Well, at least I'm consistent in my errors. Maybe I need to move that one out of my way for now. And if anybody's commenting, I can't see them, but that's pretty typical for Facebook. All right, let's move along because that was, here, let me put it there. Let me pull out my cherry cobbler now. And I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back with some of these colors because I didn't really do very many of them yet. But I want you to get the idea is that we're just kind of stamping hither and yon to give it some color and some, just some ideas. I'm going to turn that just a little like that. We also have a little, excuse my arm, this little berry there. Make sure I'm sticking it in the right ink. I'm going to come back with the big orange leaf again because I think we need some more of those. So we'll come up here. And then this one's going to, oops, come down here. And here. And it doesn't hurt to overlap either. You can overlap them because, you know, nothing in nature is perfect. I'll do some more of this one. You get the general idea. It's just stamping here and there, making a pretty picture. So what are your thoughts so far? Something you could handle? I think so. Do some more of this one. Okay, this one again up here. This one here needs some more. I mean, you don't want too much, but you don't want it to be too boring either. You don't want a whole lot of white spaces in there. So you kind of get the idea. And then the other thing that's nice to do once you're done with that is you can take a blending brush. Not that one. That's my yellow. Let me get my orange one. And then we're going to use Timid Tiger here. And we're just going to go lightly over the cards to give it just a little kind of, so those white spaces aren't so stark. Just give it a little light. You always kind of pound off a little bit with your, so you don't come too dark. Oh, I just hit that cherry cobbler on my table. Let me wipe that off. Normally I put a paper underneath when I'm stamping off like I was, but I forgot. I hit another tear. Look at that. This glass mat is nice, other than that the ink stays on it. But that's okay. No one knows except you and I that that color didn't belong in there. But can you see how it kind of just softens everything? I love to use blending brushes. They're kind of one of my favorites. I promise you this, next time I do this, I will use a paper underneath so that that doesn't happen. But now you see how reality is. So there, can you see that? How it's just kind of blended in there. And then what we'll do, I'm going to close these because, you know, I'm going to stick my hand in them. I'll show you how to finish them off. These pretty peacock layers that we had. We just need to take, I don't want to mess up these cards on the front side. I don't care if there's ink on the back side, but oh, look, see? Now you see where I did those? Those my fingers. That's where we'll stick some embellishments, and then you'll never know that the mistakes were there, except for what's on my fingers. All right. Are you still hanging in there with me? This is my first attempt at this, so I'm going to have some pitfalls. So I'm just going to glue these down. See, we don't care if the back of them has like this. I'm just going to do one to give you an idea. I should do that one where so I can show you how to cover it. We'll do two. I'll do this one so I can show you how you cover up when you have a little oopsie on your card and how you can fix it. Okay, and I have a few card bases here somewhere. So we can take, well, let's do this. Take a cherry cobbler, burnish the ends a little bit, a card base, and we'll stick this on here. And I'm going to show you how I can fix that. Where I got my smudges on there that I didn't intend to have. Just lay that on there. And we'll take some of these. I'll take my pick tool. So that one's kind of a bigger one, so let's see if I can cover it up with the... And then you can stick a little one next to it. And I should have stamped my sentiments on there first, but I got excited to show you how to fix the mistakes. So we'll take... this one. We're going to do, your friendship means the world to me. And I'll grab a block from over here. And we'll stamp it in pretty peacock. See if I can avoid my embellishments now. This is, normally you do your embellishments last. Like that. Voila, you have a card all done. And you would just continue stamping your sentiments on the other cards. And then when you're all done, you'll have 5 cards. Let me show you the 5 I previously did, so you get an idea. I have such a mess on the side of my table here because I'm a little nervous. I guess I lost one somewhere along the way. Let me close this. But you'll get an idea. So here's some finished cards that I made. I'll finish up those 5. I like how the blending brush in there is fun to do. And there you have it. That's how you can make 5 cards using those 2 templates. Easy peasy, stamps, paper, and ink. If you have any questions about any of this, just let me know. Remember our great joint offer. I mean, it's really almost too good to pass up. One more look-see. $125 worth of product for $35 or $189 for $99. It's a great deal. I'd love to see you on our team. Other than that, have a great day and thanks for watching.